Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it?
What is good, YouTube family? It's your boy Rashad with the Black Anomaly Rising channel. Man, this video is ridiculous. I gotta react to this video. This is a video where apparently this lady was tripping about going to the Cheesecake Factory on a date. It's the first date, and she's tripping about Cheesecake Factory. Now, I don't know how many of y'all been to Cheesecake Factory. I imagine a lot because it's a pretty big chain. But Cheesecake Factory is good. It's not like it's not no dang Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no freaking Taco Mac, no Buffalo Wild Wings where you spending $20, $30. Like, you probably gonna spend between two people at least like $70, $80 at Cheesecake Factory. And that's without getting a damn cheesecake. So apparently this lady's tripping because she doesn't want to go there, and she refused to even get out of the car. Blatant disrespect. Let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna give my commentary along the way.
Whew.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
So first question I would have is,
Got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
first question I would have is, why are you on a video? Like, it's like this is a spectacle. Either one, this is a skit and it's made up, which I don't think it is, or two, you just trying to blatantly disrespect him some more for clout. I don't really know. Either way, it's dumb as hell.
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah.
She
This
wanted.
is the Cheesecake Factory.
Why you ain't even talking to him? Come on.
This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we gonna talk about it.
Y'all see this energy. This is some of the most toxic energy I've ever seen. I mean, it's the first date, and he take me to the Cheesecake Factory. You like talking in third person. You're not even talking to the guy who's right in front of you. Blatant disrespect, and instead focusing on how impressed your Instagram followers or whatever application she's on are gonna feel about it. That's all she cares about. She don't care nothing about him. The date is all about the looks and appearances to make it look like she got dudes taking her out to fancy restaurants, which is honestly pathetic. It's like, that's what makes you happy, not actually going out and having a good time, but being able to like boast and brag and flex on all the people that you got online who probably don't give a damn about you anyway. It's pathetic.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
yes, let's talk about it. About it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree.
So, okay, so when, first off, I can't see what the rest of her looks like, but chick, like, just from what I can see now, I mean, okay, she's a black woman, okay? I mean, between me to you, the viewers, I mean, obviously, black women they're usually the people who I'm the most interested in, so it just is what it is. And then black women can be extremely attractive and have, like, kind of a lot going on physically, right? But the thing is, it's not necessarily like a uncommon thing to get like a very voluptuous looking, really pretty black woman. It's not like an uncommon thing. You know, like, it's a very common thing. It's just kind of how our people is, you know. So that's the first thing, is like, she doesn't really stand out as like that like above average, first off, in terms of physical appearances. I just want to go ahead and point that out. Secondly, when people talk about how much that they get in terms of like how I get courted, whatever it is she's doing, okay, where are those people? If they was so good and y'all was getting along so well, where the hell are they now? Obviously, something didn't work out in the past, right? So they wasn't courting. Maybe they was courting you. Then maybe they wanted to get some and to go ahead and deal with your little attitude, and then send you on back to the streets. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, if you was that important to somebody, you would still be around, and you wouldn't be going on another date to begin with. I'm just saying.
Went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
Wow.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What
did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like
you got this damn video on right now, which is to me that's the most disrespectful part so far. Is having even the Cheesecake Factory thing is one thing, but she wouldn't even get out the car, and she recording some sort of video. I'm presuming she wasn't. I don't know if she was live. Was she live? Like, I don't know, but whatever the hell it was, to me the most disrespectful thing is like you holding your phone up. Somebody sitting right next to you talking to you, and the whole time, imagine somebody just like this the whole time when you're trying to go on a date, you're trying to talk to them. They more worried about everybody else who's watching than you sitting right next to them. Ridiculous.
When we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When
oh my God,
I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Maybe I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
but
I got myself all made
There's
up.
nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory,
boys.
right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Delusional.
Well, look at my plan, where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
I
I
specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs.
So this dude, let me get this straight. This dude basically had a nice place planned from the beginning. And this chick wasn't ready on time. Another red flag. Like, she got so many red flags. I'm not even gonna try to count all of this because there's nothing about her that she has that's a good quality so far, with the exception of maybe looks. And I don't even know what the rest of her even look like. So she has so many red flags, but she actually was supposed to go to a nicer place, and she screwed it up because she wasn't even on time. You cannot make this up. And then gonna get mad because he had to basically reschedule, and now she don't want to go to the place that's like you could just walk in and be able to get seated. Ridiculous, man.
For an hour.
Yeah.
Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I mean, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
And waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like,
No.
equivalent to that? I mean,
Like,
really
nah,
don't
yeah,
understand.
okay. You see how she's kind of changed her tune a little bit because she could tell this dude's getting annoyed with her. Like, he's not just falling for the okie doke, the finesse to basically just take his money, go out on this nice to this nice date, post a bunch of pictures of her, probably by herself. He's not gonna be in any of the photos, and then turn around and ghost him and never speak to him again. So now she's trying to make sure that continues to happen because she doesn't want the narrative to be like, oh, I got kicked to the curb because I was late, because I had a bad attitude. She's trying to already kind of change her attitude and kind of shift a little bit, kind of soften it up, soften her approach to see if he's still willing to do it. Let's see if he still does it.
and look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations. For
I
that.
can't.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
What do you mean?
So you just want to call it a night? I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He just pulled
but
out of the parking space.
If I don't feel
Can you
respected,
see?
I am not gonna go through
I
with
mean,
the rest
come
of the day.
on. Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
You wouldn't even get out of the car. Are you kidding?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
So
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
So here's the thing. Man, this dude's talking about, I'm sorry, but I'm dropping you off back home. You know what this was? This was a grift, okay? This was like, I don't even like this dude. Like, you could tell by the dude's demeanor that he's kind of more the whole nice guy type of dude. And she probably saw that a million miles away. And she's just trying to take advantage of it. She's just trying to, abuse his money that he worked hard for, take advantage of the fact the type of guy he is. And then probably don't want to have nothing to do with him anyway, because obviously she would have. People like this know what they're doing. If it's a man who they actually respect and care about like what he thinks and they want to be nice to him, she probably would have went to the Cheesecake Factory. I guarantee you she probably would have went if she actually liked him. She'd have been like, okay, sure, fine, let's go. But because she doesn't care about this dude and she thought he was a straight up simp, she's trying to see if she could finesse this simp. She's like, oh yeah, I could definitely just look at him. I could definitely get him to do what I want him to do, and trying to take advantage of him. This dude at least is smart enough. It took him way too long, in my opinion. I mean, this video is 6 minutes long. In my opinion, it took him way too long to get to the point of like, all right, we're out of here. As soon as I would have had her not get out of the car and then pull up her camera and start recording or doing a live or whatever the hell she was doing, I'd have been like, all right. I'd be like, look, can you turn that off and talk to me? If she wouldn't have just been like, oh, my bad, then it would have been over from that immediately. It would have been over, period, but I would at least wanted to have a conversation with her directly, because just the fact that she would even pull up her phone, that's too disrespectful for me. You wouldn't get out of the car. I've had like not the greatest situations before. I literally just went to the Cheesecake Factory not long ago, had a great time, but anyway, I've had situations before, but never to the point like you open a door for somebody, they won't even get out. She sat up here, waited for him to to get out of the car, walk around to the door. The door is locked, and she just sitting there looking at him. She's not even addressing him directly. And I guarantee you, at least in this person's mind, she was like, well, can we compromise? When he's ready to go, like now he done already. He done, like, oh, can I compromise? So now she gonna be like, well, I tried to compromise. Trash. This is one of those things that I feel like plagues a lot of people. If you want a good man, you gotta be a good woman, and you gotta like at least be nice to the dude. Like, what the hell is this? This is the most pathetic attempt at getting a good man that I've seen. But like I said, she doesn't value this person. That's really what this was. I don't even know if it's much on her like character. I mean, sure it is, but this is about her not valuing the person. And if you got a dude like this, it sucks being a good dude sometimes because this is how people is going to attempt to treat you. But you got to stand your ground. And at least this dude had enough self-respect to not be like, oh, this person looks so good, I'm just going to do whatever she said. You saw she was like, call him. Like, she was like, she was saying like to call the other restaurant, Aria or whatever she said. And he was like, no. I was like, like, I can't tell you how my heart felt when he said, no, I'm not calling him. Like, you crazy? I would have been so much more disrespectful if I was him. Like, he's still trying to be nice and be calm and collected. I'd have been like, man, I'm taking your ass home because I feel like you're acting like a little B word right now. But anyway, y'all, look, I'm about to get up out of here. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm Rashad with Black Anomaly Rising. Appreciate you watching. Peace.